Coming to you from the great state of Wisconsin, this is a CS27 Studios production. You're listening to the Binary Brothers Podcast featuring Ryan and Clay. It's time now to open your ears and prepare your mind because life's too short to be constrained in black and white. So without further ado, here are your hosts, Ryan and Clay.
Hello and welcome to Binary Brothers Podcast, episode 9. I'm Ryan.
And I'm
with
Clay.
Me, as always.
Oh, jumped the gun, yeah.
Got me. Wow.
Gotcha. Man, I'm just too excited.
It's Clay. He's in here.
I'm here.
I'm excited. I think it's been, sorry everyone, it's been a little bit longer than normal between episodes.
That's
and
true.
I think that's why we're both so excited.
Yeah, we've had all this excitement just built up for a couple weeks. And yeah, we're definitely sorry for making you wait.
But we're here. We're back.
We're back. You. And yeah, did I hear a niner?
I don't.
No?
No, I don't. No. Oh, yeah. The episode, yes. Niner, for sure.
Okay. So we are
in there.
On walkie-talkies.
Definitely on walkie-talkies, episode Niner.
Fantastic.
So
I mean, what are we doing for episode Niner? Episode
Niner is just as random as saying Niner right now. I mean, we're going to do some random Wikipediaing. Random Wikipediaing.
I'm pretty sure that's a word.
That's got to be a word. That's what we're going to do.
If we find a page that says Wikipediaing, I'm going to be super pumped. Yes.
Yeah. There's got to be one.
There's got to be.
It's definitely at least a word in Urban Dictionary, so.
And that means
it'll be in the regular dictionary probably in the next couple of years.
The Urban Webster Dictionary.
Urban Webster's. Someone should print out just the top result of all of the Urban Dictionary entries as a book. Someone would buy it.
I'm sure there's a startup for that.
Kickstarter. You just get it going.
There
a little bit of Indiegogo action.
There you go.
Speaking of which, I'm super excited for Super Troopers 2.
Oh my god!
Just in general, I was at the theater the other day and I saw one of those huge promotional Jags for it. I was just been waiting.
It's funny you say that because I just noticed. I think it was last week. I saw that Beer Fest got onto Netflix, and I was like, "Well, I'm watching this now." Completely changed my plans for the night. And obviously, it's the same group doing Super Troopers 2.
I don't know if it's just me.
What?
Or I don't know if it's just me or the way it's recording, but you sounded super weird just now.
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, a plane did just fly over my house, so maybe you heard that.
I don't know. You were like breaking up. There's like some sort of interference.
Would you say it was pass interference?
I might. Rest in peace, Ed Hockley. But
he's still alive, everyone. Just
rest in peace, Ed Hockley.
He's just retiring.
He's dead to games, yes.
Okay, well, I'll try not to alter my voice too much anymore.
Yeah, try not to put it on scary monster mode.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't think the fans would have voted for that.
No, I can't imagine. Unless it was like a Halloween episode. But that would be the wrong holiday for this one.
Yeah, because it's almost St. Patty's Day.
Almost is close enough in my book, so I've got a beer beside me.
I have a drink. It is not a beer, though. So,
hey, that's all right. I don't judge. Yeah, you do you.
I will. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
That's what I'm here for.
So, what are you listening to these days?
Oh man, it's funny you ask because I've been listening to a lot of Hans Zimmer stuff.
Okay.
Specifically, Pirates of the Caribbean soundtracks.
Well, you can't be mad about that.
No.
Everything Hans does.
It's the amount of great movie scores he's done is ridiculous. You have the Lion King, Inception, the Dark Knight trilogy, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Dark Knight trilogy.
There's plenty others. I would have to look it up, and I don't want to.
If the Dark Knight wasn't good enough, just having Zimmer, my nephew and I played. I think we were playing with like Nerf guns in the basement.
Classic.
It was fantastic, and I thought to myself, we want background music this time. I don't want to just be out here. Threw on a nice Zimmer radio station, which was just superb background music for just blasting each other with Nerf guns. It was great.
That sounds really fun, actually.
Oh yeah,
that was a great idea.
Well,
like all around, Nerf guns, Hans Zimmer, background music. Like you just nailed it out of the ballpark there.
You know, I would say that I practiced a lot to come up with a lot of these great ideas, but I really haven't. It just happened.
It just comes natural to you. You're a natural. Yeah. Not to brag or anything.
Well, of course, we wouldn't want to have too much bravado on this show.
No. We're just like everyone else.
Yeah, except for we have a podcast and the best fans ever.
Yeah, I mean, right.
Our fans are the best.
Around. What have you been listening to?
Oh, man. It's just new music comes out every week.
That is true. That seems to be a common theme in life. I just
get so excited about all the music. But one thing in particular that has come out recently is a new mixtape by Logic.
Like, did he just have the radio on and create a mixtape from that, or? Yeah,
so what he did is he was riding around in his car and he had like an adapter so that he could record
cassette player.
Right. And so then you have to hit play and record at the same time.
Yeah. It's a delicate process.
Right, it's a whole thing.
And then you got to hope the DJ doesn't talk over it and ruin it.
Oh, because isn't that the worst?
It is literally the worst.
Just, buddy, I'm trying to get this music for free off the over the airwaves. Could you just be quiet for a second? I found a bunch of tapes that I'd recorded in like middle school.
Yeah.
The other day.
Any good stuff on it?
I didn't have stuff labeled like exactly what songs were on there, but I do have a cassette player.
Mystery mixtape.
I'm planning on firing those bad boys up and seeing what's going on there.
As you should.
But yeah, Logic recently came out with a new mixtape, compilation of songs, I guess not officially. I don't even know what the definition of a mixtape is. I mean, the thing might as well be an album. They come out on every single streaming platform now, and they're basically albums, I guess.
Right, yeah.
The distinction is probably just like they don't count towards whatever contract you have.
Yeah, there's got to be something.
I don't know, because I don't even know how many tracks it is, but it's enough to be a full album. It's 13.
Excuse me, so, yeah. It's an LP.
Right. So he came out with Bobby Tarantino 2, so it's a sequel to his Bobby Tarantino. Oh,
you know what? I think I saw like a promo trailer for that or something. It was like a Rick and Morty themed one.
Yeah, okay, so that's what was super cool about the intro track. The intro track is called Grandpa's Spaceship, and it's Rick and Morty.
Oh.
And he's like, I want some music to play on the way to this planet, Morty.
Yeah.
And Morty's like suggesting some Logic, and they get in this whole argument about.
Yeah, like I think that's exactly the conversation from the trailer or something. So.
Yep. That would make sense. I want to look that up now, but yeah, I mean, right off the bat, I didn't expect that. So when I started playing it, I was, oh yes, Rick and Morty. Fantastic, hilarious to do. And then like the album is good throughout. I mean, there's a sequel to one of the best songs from the first one. There's not a lot of features, but the features that he has are good. 2 Chainz, Big Sean, good stuff. I just really, really enjoyed the album in general. So I would suggest that anyone who's a rap fan, especially anyone who's a Logic fan, you listen to that.
And even those who may like Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Perhaps. If you like Rick and Morty, you'll at least like the intro track.
And that could be enough to suck you in.
Right? I mean, the intro track just moves on into the second track, and
as it should.
Out of nowhere, you're on track 13. You realize I'm now a fan of.
All right.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. So, you know what? I'm really excited about just the days getting longer, though. Like it's light out when I get out of work.
Yeah.
Like,
That is
dude.
good. Yeah, it was it's rough, like you leave work. And even if you leave work at a normal time, like say you leave at 5, it's dark out already. It's great.
Yeah. It's daylight savings time is awesome. The removal of it for winter is what's not awesome.
Stupid.
That's the dumb thing. I think Britain has proposed some like laws or something to get rid of it.
Florida did.
Did they?
Yeah. They tried to do something. I don't know how that turned out, but
yeah, I'd love to just always be on daylight savings time.
Just get rid of it.
Just get rid of non-daylight savings time.
Right. Get rid of not daylight savings time. We don't want any not daylight savings time.
Right.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Like people think. Do you know what the actual origin of daylight savings time is?
I think it had to do with like farmers.
That's what everyone thinks, but it did not.
I was bamboozled.
You've been bamboozled. But yeah, the actual thing is that some guy came up with the idea of actually a 2-hour change, just a long time ago.
Who is this guy?
Maniac, right?
Ugh. The science. Ugh.
Le bleu.
Blah, blah.
So he came up with that. It obviously didn't catch on, but I think it.
Wonder why.
It ended up coming back during World War One. I'm pretty sure it was during a wartime.
Okay.
Early, so it was to conserve energy, like coal and stuff. It was to shift the day so that it was brighter out. I don't know. The whole thing. So it was actually a wartime thing that people adopted, and then it ended up being all over the place, and it's just garbage. No one just keep it regular time. I don't know. Daylight savings time.
Yeah. Just keep it summertime.
Summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well then, should we get into some random wiki articles?
Dude, I'm excited about something.
Oh man, I forgot. Sorry.
It's okay.
I thought you already went.
I did.
Man, we're just rusty from this long break here.
Yeah. For a second, I thought you might be still mad about Return of the Bots.
No, I completely forgot about that, honestly.
I can tell. But no, I am super stoked. So some of you may remember that I mentioned potentially going on a cruise because of a free timeshare majag.
Timeshare. That's right. I forgot about that too.
So we got all that, but we're not going on a cruise. So that's not what.
So you're just getting the timeshare.
We're just buying 3 timeshares. So if anyone wants to buy, so we figured it out. If we bought 3 timeshares, we must start making money. So because if 2 timeshares, we break even. If we buy a third one, now we're going to be making the money. So I need anyone who's listening now to reach out to me at 555-867-5309 and to just take one of these timeshares off my hands. Please and thank you.
Pretty soon you'll be making 2.
Right.
Make money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But no, we didn't buy a timeshare. We're actually planning on road tripping to Colorado.
Oh, that's what, a 15, 16-hour drive?
16-hour drive,
16.
yeah. So
because I did that once.
We're doing that. And yeah, you did that recently, right?
By recent, it was like 5 years ago.
I mean, that's closer to now than like 10 years
half
ago.
A decade ago.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, Trump wasn't president.
But we didn't stop in Colorado. We went straight through.
Oh, wow.
We went straight through all the way to Phoenix.
Oh, yeah.
Colorado was like halfway.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Phoenix was like a third. Well, it was because of Colorado and Nebraska that it was a 30-hour drive.
Yeah.
Because of a snowstorm, and we couldn't really go fast.
Yeah, not ideal.
By the way, you're gonna learn driving through Nebraska absolutely sucks. And for anyone listening who lives in Nebraska, I am sorry, but it sucks driving through your state, especially east-west. It is awful. Probably the worst state ever to drive through. I apologize. Sorry, not sorry. Hashtag.
But it's true.
It's true. I can't hold it in any longer. I can't be spreading lies anymore.
People come here for the truth.
Yeah.
Man. They're not.
You're in the no-lie zone.
Told that all of Nebraska,
oh my god,
east to west is a good drive. Well, I'm going to be making that drive.
Good luck.
So, yeah, we decided we're just going to go over there.
All right, cool.
Hang out. I don't no particular reason. I mean, we've got friends that have gone there and family that have gone there enough that they know, some cool stuff to tell us to go do and whatnot. But
yeah,
I don't know. I don't think I've been on a. I don't think I've been on a legit road trip.
You've been in a road trip. Yeah.
Yeah, since we went to Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, that was the same. That was the same. No, that was a different one. I did go to Phoenix during that spring break though.
Yeah.
It was just a different trip to Phoenix.
So,
but yeah. I did just go to Colorado, so you are right, but it wasn't a road trip.
That
was a plane ride, which is a lot nicer than a road trip.
Yeah.
But
there is something to be said for the road trip.
Road trips are nice.
Yeah.
Especially out west is nice. Once you get by Nebraska, and basically halfway through Colorado.
And we're trying.
Once you hit the mountains, it's kind of nice.
We're trying to just get straight through Nebraska. If there was a way.
Can we just Rick and Morty portal through Nebraska? That'd be fantastic. I think the reason why I thought you'd already went for this whole really pumped up thing is because you said you were so stoked for Super Troopers 2.
I realized that.
I thought you bamboozled me, basically.
I did.
I'm just getting bamboozled left and right.
You've been bamboozled twice.
Yeah. Bad things come in threes,
Well, get ready to be bamboozled again at some point. Because
it's happening.
It's bound to happen now.
It's gonna happen. Well,
let's get into it.
Are you ready now? Are you?
Now I'm ready. I'm sorry that I went twice for being stoked.
I'm glad we can do this on your time schedule.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Just man up. Own it.
Just be careful.
Just be careful. Just don't ever do it again. Jeez. So we're doing random wiki articles, not because we don't have topics to talk about, but because we thought this would be kind of a fun topic. Just hitting random articles on Wiki, seeing what we come up with. All of our longtime listeners know that we love tangents, and this is probably the best way for us to go on tangents.
It's just straight tangents.
This is basically made for our show.
It was just the next logical thing to do,
Next step
in
the evolution.
It could end up being a recurring thing. Not
it could
too
be.
often.
Definitely not too often.
I mean, we don't want the show to all be random wikis.
Yeah, maybe only once a month.
Right.
Like every other show.
Only 50% of our shows will be 50.
No, this will be much rarer than that. We just, especially if this goes really poorly, then this might be the only one.
Yeah, we'll see. You never know. See. I mean, feedback, guys. We need it.
But the beautiful thing is, we don't really ever edit our discussions on the show, so you're gonna see all the good and bad articles here. Not really see, but listen, right?
Yeah, you're gonna hear about a lot of things,
right? Because we like to provide you guys, the listeners, the best listeners ever, with just straight up non-fake stuff. Does that make sense? I feel like I could explain that better, but we can't edit, so too bad.
It's already been said. We're not going to edit it, which was the point, right? And it's you get us how we are. You get us real, unedited.
Yep, this is real stuff.
This is what you get.
This isn't fabricated, fake things. This Is Us. Which
That's a show.
It is a show. I've never seen it, but it doesn't really look all that great.
Me neither. I am slightly interested because
I have no idea what is it even about.
I have no idea. A family.
Family?
Yeah, a family.
A family.
I don't. Yeah, it's got the guy from Gilmore Girls.
I wouldn't know who that is.
Okay, well, I
me.
would. I would. He's a guy. He was on Gilmore Girls. He's a character in it. I don't know. I don't know. I've heard from people that I trust their opinions of shows that it's a good show, and obviously everyone is real obsessed with it. So I don't know. At some point, we'll give it a go. It's always nice to be able to binge watch something like that. If you do get into it,
binge watching is a thing I do.
That's where it's at. You know what you could binge watch?
What?
Something from Tiny Island Productions.
Mm.
Yeah, they're an animation production studio.
Okay.
And they've made things like Ben 10, Destroy All Aliens. You remember Ben 10? Did you ever heard of that show?
I don't think I ever watched that.
Yeah, it was a show on like Cartoon Network, and
That must have been the Cartoon Network after my time.
I think it was after both of our times. Really, I think I just know of it.
If it was after the Dexter's Lab,
yeah, definitely
time period, then I probably didn't see it.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It was definitely after that time.
Okay.
Oh geez, man, it was Ben 10 was real late, real after our time. It was one of those I think I know about because of flipping through channels. Go ahead.
That'll happen. Oh no! All right.
Oh no! What happened?
Oh my god! First article.
Did you get Wikipedia?
Well, yeah. I mean, I said we were going to about 10 minutes ago. Not literally 10 minutes. It was, I don't know, maybe 3.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. I can't tell while we're recording. It seemed like forever ago. All right. First article's up here, and I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out because it is the monument to Christ the King, which is not the reason I'm freaking out. It is, in the first paragraph, it says, the white marble structure on the grounds of St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Ooh.
What holiday is it?
St. Patty's Day.
I mean, it's perfect. It's perfect. I did not plan it. I swear to the monument to Christ the King. I swear to that. I did not plan this.
That's amazing.
So obviously, this whole random wiki idea is gonna happen again. Because it's destiny, right? Absolutely.
Oh,
so yeah,
man.
it's in Pakistan though. So when was it built? When was it built here? Founded in 1927.
That's pretty early.
It was dedicated in 1931.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dedicated to its wife.
What'd you say?
Yeah, don't worry about what I said.
In the history of the world.
Yeah, the history of the world, like 1920 was like pretty early, right? It's...
Oh, it was so 20th century.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
It can fit 150 people. Just FYI,
That's not all that many people.
So if you and I would go there with 148 friends, we could all fit in there. No fire hazard at all. We're good.
That is true.
We're good to go. It's 54 feet tall.
Oh,
yeah.
Just tall ceilings. Ceilings?
I don't know.
Is it multiple floors?
It's a monument, so it's not. I don't think it's a building. It's just a monument.
Oh, so it's. Ooh.
It's like a little.
I'm kind of wishing I could see this right now.
Well, I'm seeing it right now.
Yeah, I know, but I can't.
So imagine, man, what could I even say? Imagine
a white marble building.
It's not even a building. It's just like a big statue with like stairs and platforms. So we can all stand on these platforms.
Oh God, I really just want to see it so badly now.
Too bad you can't.
Oh,
our listeners can. It's Monument to Christ the King in St. Patrick's Cathedral. in Pakistan.
Monument, not a building. The cathedral's a building.
I know, right? It's on the grounds of St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see?
All right. Well, you know who didn't get to see that?
What? Who?
Admiral Dot.
Admiral Dot? Who's this guy?
Admiral Dot. Well, he was born Leopold S. Kahn, and he was a dwarf performer for P.T. Barnum.
A dwarf, you say?
Yeah, a dwarf. And that, we've had some conversations, friends and I, about whether or not that is the proper thing to say. I mean, it's not the right thing to say to a little person, which I think is...
I feel like we should get Peter Dinklage on the show so he can clarify this.
If we can get Peter on the show, that would be fantastic. We could talk to him about a lot of things.
There were so many things we could talk about.
Just like we're in the Game of Thrones. The commercial was fantastic.
It was fantastic. Honestly, we would probably forget to even ask him this question.
Yeah, we would have no idea. There's just too much Dinklage.
Too much.
To be asking whether or not saying dwarf is acceptable or not.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
That guy, Admiral Dot didn't make it. Died in 1918.
Ooh. So just before.
Just before. Let me see it.
Before the monument.
What else? I don't know. He just toured a lot. He just toured a lot. I don't know what his appeal was other than being a dwarf in the 1860s. I don't know. Which apparently is, wow, that's really early in the history of the world. This guy was just right on the cusp of the creation. Jeez. Shout out to Admiral Dot.
Shout out to him. You know, there's going to be articles. There's going to be people that we're going to find, or articles in general, that there's just not going to be a whole lot to talk about. So it's fine if we, don't spend a whole lot of time on them.
We'll just move on. What do you got?
We'll just move on. I got Annette Abigail Hamilton.
Ooh,
not really much to talk about here either.
Okay.
She's literally a Norwegian fairy tale collector and author.
She's a person who collects fairy tales?
Yes. And she's apparently written some too.
How does one collect? I guess you can collect, anything.
I don't know how you're not understanding this.
Like, do you just buy books?
Probably. How do any collectors of anything do that?
Steal. Like souls?
I don't know what kind of black market collectors you deal with.
Well, black market ones.
It's so simple.
I mean, you said it yourself. I don't know what you understand.
I did.
Much like my not understanding of collecting things. Like marbles. Someone I know has a large marble collection. It's my wife. and they're heavy. There's a lot of them.
I bet.
You know what else is probably heavy?
What?
The Cathedral of the Sacred Heart. We're all about the cathedrals.
Yeah, we're really starting off with some cathedrals or religious kind of articles here.
It's in San Angelo, Texas. It's built in a modern architectural style. I don't really think there's anything special.
Like, what do you mean by modern architectural style? Do you mean
I don't know,
like contemporary or just like... Or not? It's definitely not medieval, right?
It's definitely not medieval. It's definitely not.
It doesn't have like flying buttresses and stuff.
It's definitely not from like 1824, which is medieval times, because like way early. So the article says it's built in the modern architectural style. Looking at the picture,
what does the picture show? Describe to me and the listeners what this picture looks like.
So, I mean, I'd say that if you're from the Midwest, I don't know.
I am.
Great. So you might know a lot of churches that you see, especially like Catholic churches, maybe some Lutheran churches, are kind of like styled like this. It's kind of brick.
Okay,
it's not necessarily like super square or anything, but it's not like your old, super.
So basically,
Catholic churches.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, the type of churches you'll find around like Milwaukee here.
Right. So like your regular. What I would call a regular church, like the way this is designed, does not surprise me at all.
Gotcha.
but it's definitely not like cutting edge.
When was it built?
Super. Ooh, that is a great question.
That might define the modernism of it.
Man, it was founded in 1884.
Oh, okay. I was gonna guess like 1900s, just by modern architectural style.
Yeah, I'm actually.
Although 1800s would probably work too.
Yeah, it was. So I guess it was founded in 1884, named 81. So those are two things, I guess.
So I guess that style of buildings was around for probably a couple centuries, right?
Well, yeah, I mean,
if you think about it.
But think about the church that like I went to.
I don't know the church you went to.
Well, you don't, but I do, and almost none of our listeners probably do, unless my mom was listening. Shout out, Mom. She, I don't know, like our church was like 100 years old. Like we had a centennial, so
okay,
and ours was fairly modern, I guess. Like compared to this, it doesn't look too different. I don't know. But yeah, you're right. I guess what really defines what the modern style is? I wonder when that actually counted.
I don't know. I'm not an architect.
I'm not Frank.
Frank's younger brother, half brother Flank.
Less. Quarter flank. Less. Oh.
All right. Well, I got something for you. That's not cathedral based or person based for that matter.
Okay.
Yeah, completely unique. So
New
far,
York.
Unique New York.
What do you got?
Dodona Durga.
Once more.
The Dodona Durga. It's that simple.
Say it with a little gusto.
Dodona Durga.
Okay, great.
Is that gusto? I have no idea.
I don't know.
It works for me.
Was.
So imagine what do you think that is?
So one more time, it's
the Dodona. Sorry, I'm having trouble with this. Dodona Durga.
The Dodona Durga.
Yeah.
So I would say.
I mean, it reminds me of America First. What? God, I can't even remember the name of that movie now. By the creators of South Park, Matt and Trey.
I got
Team America.
Team America. Durga.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking every time I'm saying this. Dodona Durga.
Okay, so I think that it's a racetrack.
Very cold. Like ice cold.
In Europe.
I'll tell you what, it's not a place.
Okay.
It's an animal.
Oh, wow. Wait,
and to be...
Would we want to race this animal?
To be better, fine. I guess, what's the point of racing? Do you want to...
Like, would you want to race to... I guess.
Do you want to win the race, or do you want to, like, escape it from possibly eating you? What's the point of this race? I'll tell you what,
so
you don't have to...
Like a bear?
No. You don't have to worry about this thing eating you.
Okay.
It's more of an insect than an animal.
Wow. I am...
The Dodona Durga. Yeah, you got it.
Is that like the Latin name? Does it have a regular name?
No, that's... Well, okay, the regular name is the common punch.
Stop!
I'm just reading from Wikipedia.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
That's not a thing.
It is. I will send you the link to this.
You made up this article.
No.
For the express written consent
of
the NFL.
This is real. The Dodona Durga, the common punch, is a small but striking butterfly. Found in the Indo-Malayan realm, Tibet, Nepal, West China, Central China.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's what it says here.
What kind of punch?
It's a butterfly.
Yeah, but it said it was a punch.
The common punch.
The common punch.
I've never heard of that classification before, but then again, I'm not really all that into insects, so. Is that what?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm
either.
very.
But yeah, so essentially, it's a butterfly.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's
See what we come across when we do random Wikipedia articles?
I don't think
fascinating things.
You couldn't race those. Like,
sure
can you do butterfly races?
Sure you could. Why not?
I don't know. They just kind of fly wherever they want.
So you'll probably win.
I guess like the Puppy Bowl's the same thing. Like they kind of just run around.
Don't you dare talk bad about the Puppy Bowl.
Oh, I'm not saying I don't love it. I'm just saying.
Look, just
not
because
a lot of organization there.
It's because they don't all have a good defense.
Terrible defense. Couldn't stop a nosebleed.
All right.
Well, I've got something for you. Let's see if you can guess what this is.
Okay.
Ben Loomis.
Ben Loomis?
Yeah. Ben Loomis.
Like a person? Like
you got it.
Ben?
Right on the nose. Yes, like Ben. Like Benjamin.
Okay. Like
Ben Loomis.
Okay.
He's a Nordic combined skier. American Nordic combined skier.
American Nordic. Oh.
Yeah. He's actually super relevant for...
Is he really?
Yeah.
Was he in the Olympics?
Correct.
Oh, I'm so good at this game.
There's a lot of things going on here for this guy. He's 19. He was born in Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
What? No way.
Yep. Home state boy, man.
Wow.
He's here, and he competed in the 2018 Winter Olympics this year.
Like for America or for Norway?
I think for America. Yep, for America. Nordic combined skiing is an event or a thing.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
it is.
I don't know exactly what it is, but
you just go on skis and you ski for a long time.
Okay, yeah, because that's what it looks like. He finished 40th.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I don't know.
We don't really have great long cross-country skiers. Not compared to the Europeans. Those guys are ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, he did, though, however, in 2016, compete in the Nordic Combined Youth Olympics and get second place, which was a historic best U.S. result.
Oh.
So, hats off to Ben Loomis.
He is only 19 as well. So
he's only 19. He's still got a long...
He's got his prime still left,
Long Olympic road
He'll
ahead
be
of
in
him.
the next couple Olympics, probably.
Yeah, we'll
Get
have
to
come
know
back
that
around.
name.
Ben Loomis, you won't forget it.
Ben Loomis.
Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
We support you, Ben. If you're listening,
we should tweet it. Ben.
You're our man. Oh, yeah, we'll tweet it. Well, for sure.
Ben have a Twitter.
If we remember.
Oh, yeah. What do you got, man?
I got McDowell Lake.
Ooh, sounds like a lake in the Midwest.
Ooh, well, you're not that far off.
Okay.
This article has one sentence. explaining that McDowell Lake is a lake of Ontario, Canada. That is the article.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not quite Midwest, but Ontario is really not that far away. Right?
It's close enough.
It's pretty close. Like it's just over the border.
Yeah.
From here.
I will take it. I'll take it.
And speaking of Ontario, I'm going to be driving from here to Toronto, Ontario in May.
Oh, T-R-O-N-T-O.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, and that's like a 9-hour drive.
What are you doing there?
Playing hockey, obviously.
Yeah, I figured. Just in case the fans didn't realize yet that you play hockey.
I mean, I dabble with it. I'm not very good.
I mean, you do it, though.
I do it, and that's really all that counts.
Oh, I mean, more.
I guess.
It's not all that counts.
That's true.
I think you're probably decent. Right?
I'm decent for low-level beer league.
Okay. You can skate, though?
I can skate.
Okay, so you got one up on me.
Well, I guess if I'm comparing to you, then yeah, I'm pretty decent at it.
Yeah, you're probably like an amazing hockey player compared to me.
I didn't know we were comparing it to you.
I don't...
Yeah, specify those bounds.
Should I be the baseline for how good you are at hockey?
No, you
Probably
shouldn't.
not. because again, I can't skate.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna blame this on you, really.
It is my fault. All those skating lessons I had overall, and I just decided to squander them.
Oh man, it's all your fault.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was it. That's it. That's the article.
Well, guess what I've got for you?
What do you got? A longer article, I assume?
Nope.
Oh no. Huh. Okay.
So it's longer in that I don't know what your what other stuff you had going on in yours, but I've got Tremenia.
Tremenia.
Yeah, Trimenia. Trimenia.
Make up your mind.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm very sorry, but
you need to just pick one and go with it.
Okay. Trimenia.
Good.
And I'm going to tell you right now that it relates to one of the previous things we've talked about.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, it's a butterfly.
Ooh, the Dodona Durga?
The Dodona Durga.
I don't even have that in front of me, and I remembered that.
The Dodona Durga probably falls under one of these. The Tremenia is a genus of butterfly in the family Lycasia. And there's a list of five species here. That's all. That's it. I don't know how long your article was.
Does it have the common...
the common punch?
Yeah, the common punch.
I don't think so. I wonder what species the Dodona Durga is. But it's too late.
Common
it's
punch.
already...
Yeah, we can never find it again. I will never be able to find that article again. There's no such thing as search.
There are no searches.
There are no searches.
Well, that was it. There's another short one.
Yeah, it's a little bit longer than my previous one. Because it literally just had the one sentence.
Yeah. Mine had species.
Ooh, fancy. You got a fancy article. So, speaking of hockey and Olympics.
Okay.
This next article, Thomas Gunst.
Gunst?
Perhaps Thomas Gunst.
Thomas Gunst.
Perhaps. Is a former field hockey player from West Germany.
That's a kind of hockey.
Yeah. Played in a field rather than ice. It's on grass. Or artificial turf.
More traction.
Yeah. He played
or less traction.
Yeah.
Depends. Is it raining?
Yes, yeah. Depends.
Is it muddy?
1984 Los Angeles Olympic Games he competed in.
Oh.
Got a silver medal.
That's not bad at all.
That's pretty darn good. Better than that Ben guy. Hey, sorry, Ben. I'm sorry.
He got second.
That was unfair. He's 19.
That time. Yes, again, he's 19.
We have your back, Ben. Don't listen. Don't listen to my...
Now I don't know if I want to tweet at him if I can find his Twitter because maybe he'll listen to this and then he'll feel good about himself and then be upset.
If you're the one tweeting, well, I guess if it's just from the Binary Brothers podcast one.
I guess I'll personally tweet at him.
You could tweet it from both accounts.
I could, yeah.
And you could reap all the glory and then say, Clay's not really that great of a fan of you. Just listen to him,
But he's really, really good at hockey compared.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know that.
That's true. I mean, I've never played hockey on ice. Or field hockey, probably either.
Yeah, I don't think so. Field hockey is weird. They have a weird, shaped stick. It's like a curved blade on the end of it. Mm. It's weird, and they play with a ball. I don't like it. I don't like it. So yeah, Thomas Gunst or Thomas Gunst, whatever, however your name is pronounced. Good job getting that silver medal. You're the man. Oh. You're the Gunst.
All right. Well, I don't know if the Gunster could pronounce any of this, but I'm going to give it a go.
Okay.
It's Patathara.
Patathara.
It's a village in Palakkad district in the state of Kerala, India.
Ah. Is there a map there? Can you see?
There is a map. It's at the southern tip of India.
Okay.
So imagine South America, right? And you know where Chile is?
That sounds good.
No, Chile, Chile. Chile.
Chile. Ole, 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 ole.
Exactly that.
Ole,
It's like the Chile of India, because it kind of runs along that left border in the ocean there. So yeah. Anything in particular here? It has a population. Oh, it had a population. In 2000,
what happened?
Sorry.
What happened to this place?
That also concerned me because I read the middle of the sentence before the first part. The first part is as of 2001 Indian census. Okay. They had a population of 30,819 people, 14,666 males, and 16,159 females. You go, ladies. You go.
All right.
Yeah, there's not much. It's got some landmarks, but
pretty much it though.
That's
about it. Would you say if you're traveling to India, would you go and visit this place?
I would not.
Is it worth the visit?
Nope.
No? All right.
Wouldn't say so. There doesn't seem to be much going on for it in the way of important things. This article's pretty small.
Sure.
There's not that many people.
And if we are judging things based on the size of their Wikipedia articles,
the Dodona Durga could just get out of here.
Hey, it's a common punch.
Oh.
Right. Well, I can talk about something important here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The 2017 Copa del Rey Juvenil. I don't speak Spanish. Sorry.
Baxter.
Juvenil de Football. It's a football competition, so soccer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Over in Spain. And this is the 2017 version, so it's a year old. But it's held every year between Spanish clubs, professional Spanish football clubs.
Huh.
You have heard of the defending champions, probably. Real Madrid.
Yeah.
A lot of people have heard of it, even if they don't follow soccer. You probably know the team.
Pretty big name team.
Yeah, pretty big name. They got guys like Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's a guy.
One of the best players in the world, usually. He's always eyeing that trophy, the best around trophy.
Yeah, a lot of people seem excited about the man.
Yep. Yeah. So it features 16 teams.
It's a solid set. Sweet 16, if you will.
Yeah. So obviously it has teams like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Villarreal, Atletico Madrid. Yeah. But it doesn't look... So it started on May 13th, 2017. So the 2018 Copa del Rey probably hasn't started yet.
Okay, so there's still time.
There's still time to catch this year's Copa del Rey in Spain if you want to.
Buy your tickets now.
Yep.
At Binary Brothers Podcast.
Maybe. We'll see. We won't have those dumb fees that Ticketmaster has.
No.
I'll tell you that. If we ever sell tickets on BinaryBrothersPodcast.com, it will not have dumb fees.
No. Just won't. We'll take the fee that we need to process your credit card, and
that's it. But we'll bake that into the fee,
into the price.
The price that you see.
Right.
It won't be a secret fee.
We're like T-Mobile.
Are we? I don't want to be like T-Mobile.
Okay, fine. Then the only way in which we are similar to T-Mobile, let's not compare ourselves to T-Mobile. Never mind.
You were doing that.
There's no fees.
There's no fees.
Clay, it was a bad idea to compare us to T-Mobile. I don't know why you brought it up.
I apologize. I've been drinking this beer for too long.
Well, you know who probably wasn't drinking a beer? The people who designed Space Shuttle America.
America.
It was a motion simulator ride at the Six Flags Great America theme park in Gurnee, Illinois.
Not too far away.
Not too far away. It opened in 1994, and it featured a full-scale replica of an American space shuttle orbiter.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
how did I miss this?
How did I not do this?
I mean, it's so
How did I not ride this?
open in 94, it closed in 2007. I mean, I had plenty of time to go.
Yeah, you did.
Jeez. You know, did you ever do those there's like those reading competition things? I don't know, like you read books and you earned like points towards stuff.
Talking about the things like at the library?
It was through school.
Oh.
I don't know, so
Maybe. You know what? I think I remember them. I just don't think I really ever participated.
well, I always did. I love reading
That's
books.
why you're so much smarter than me.
Still love reading books. You know what I need to finish is Ready Player One.
There are so many books I need to start
The movie.
and finish.
One of them should be Ready Player One. So
Okay.
that's gonna be a good
Put it
one.
on my list.
The movie's coming out soon. It's funny because I started reading the book, got probably a quarter of the way through, told a friend about it, and he just blazed through the book. And it was like the week later, the next week, he comes up to me and says, "Oh, such a great book." And I'm like, "Stop," because I haven't finished it. Still haven't finished it. Now I need to finish it before the movie actually comes out or before we see the movie. But yeah, so those reading things you would read, and I think like you got Pizza Hut vouchers sometimes, and other times I earned tickets to Six Flags.
Ooh.
But I just never went.
But you never went. You never took advantage
never
of
had
your
time.
reading.
And so at Space Shuttle America, I missed out.
You have only
know.
yourself to blame.
Yeah, it took them 2 years to remove.
Well,
that
it was
thing.
a full-size replica.
I guess, yeah. I can't really rag on them for taking 2 years to take apart a full-size replica.
You know, budgets and things like that.
They have other things to do.
Think of the children.
It looks pretty cool.
I wish I could see a picture of it.
Yeah, well, you can't. There's absolutely no way that you can look up Space Shuttle America and be able to see it. So
That's unfortunate.
it's bad luck on your part.
Yeah. It's too bad. Well, I got the Cappagh? Cappagh? However that is pronounced.
I'm sorry, what?
Cappagh.
Cappagh.
Cappagh?
Cappagh. Yeah, that's what
Cappagh. National Orthopedic Hospital,
Oh, orthopedics.
which is in Finglas, Dublin. Speaking of St. Patrick's Day, Ireland,
we are
Dublin,
hitting
Ireland.
on all cylinders for
It's
this.
the biggest orthopedic hospital in Ireland.
Wow.
Yeah, the biggest.
The
When did
big-
it open? A school for the children was opened in 1923.
Somebody had to think of the kids.
Oh, for sure. Building work up to the mid 1950s. I don't really see when it was actually built. It just says that it was occupied, or was a school for children was opened in 1923, but it was built before then.
How is there no? Who
I don't
wrote
know.
this article?
I don't know, but I'm a little disappointed now. But I'm pretty pumped that it relates to a bunch of things. Mainly St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm moving on from this. I can't handle it.
All right. Well, I can tell you about Anne Coventry, Countess of Coventry. You want to know something about her?
Sure.
I would too. Because my random my random wiki just gave me 2 links. It's when you look up something on Wikipedia and it's like this could be this or this or this
right.
or this.
Disambiguation or whatever.
Yeah, disambiguation.
I know my words.
It could be one
Never
of
read.
2 things. It could be Anne Coventry, Countess of Coventry, 1973 to 1763, before the dawn of time.
Yeah.
Or
right.
Anne Coventry, Countess of Coventry, 1691 to 1788.
Oh, what? That was. Did the Earth was that even around then?
British religious writer or litigant over her inheritance. I think it's going to be the writer one, but
I don't think we're ever going to find out.
I don't think we'll ever know because the
We'll never
rules
know.
of of this episode are that you hit the random button.
Yeah.
And you
can't
see
go
what
any
happens
farther.
here.
You can't,
This is it.
You can't dig deeper.
If you guys want to know anything about Anne Covington, you're going to have to just look her up yourself.
Yeah. So I think we have time for maybe two more articles here. So maybe 3. We'll see. We'll see how long these articles are.
Okay.
All right. So Earth music.
Wow, like the sounds of the ocean?
No. It's an album by an American rock band, The Youngbloods, released in 1967.
Oh, Youngblood?
Apparently it wasn't all that great, though, because it never reached the charts.
Mm.
It was 33 minutes in length.
Is that? What's the typical length of an LP?
Nowadays, 45 minutes to an hour, probably.
Yeah.
Typically, I think. Our listeners can correct me, but that would be my guess.
Yeah. Well,
what's the track listing here? Side 1. Do I know any of these songs?
Hit me with some classics.
Monkey Business? That has a link to it. I'm only seeing ones that have kind of links because you would assume those are probably the most prevalent ones. Monkey Business, which I think it looks like it's a cover or maybe written by Chuck Berry.
Okay.
So you know Chuck Berry, right?
Yes.
Yeah, cousin of Buck Cherry. And then on side 2, Reason to Believe, from either written by or cover of Tim Hardin. I don't know. It didn't chart, so I just
can't blame.
There's 2 singles. Sorry, 2 singles. Euphoria, the wine song.
Mm-hmm.
And
like wine the drink or wine like
the drink. The drink.
Okay.
And then the other one was Fool Me / I Can't Tell. Or I Can Tell. Yeah.
Well, can you or not?
I can. All Music gave it a rating of 3 out of 5 stars.
Mm.
Yeah. So.
It's not the best.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you about something tangentially related to a previous article I got. It's Blub.
Blub?
Blub. It's short for Berliner Luft und Bodenparadies.
What?
Bodenparadies.
You started with a decent accent there. You finished less than ideal.
Berliner Luft and Bodenparadies. Like I said, third best. It is a water park.
A water park?
Yeah, it's a water park. So kind of related to our Six Flags-ness.
Kind of.
It's in Berlin, Germany, and it first opened in 1985, but was unfortunately shut down in 2002.
Ah.
Following health concerns.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. And the 350,000. Wait. Do I know how to numbers? Yeah, 35,000.
I don't know. Just deal with computers. They let them do all the work.
Exactly. Do you use math every day? No, I don't. But
my computer does.
I had to take a dumb amount of it in college. And the 35,000 square meter site fell into disrepair. Wow, and then there was a fire in 2016. A fire at the sea parks?
That at a water park that's already closed?
Sea parks. Have you ever watched IT Crowd?
I think I've seen one episode of it.
Oh man. So there's an episode and it involves a fire at a water park. And I mean, like the way he says it, the guy says he says at a sea parks. I'm just assuming, I don't know. And he's just like, there was a fire at the sea parks. And this just reminds me of that. Fantastic. But yeah, a fire. A fire at a former water park site just years and years after.
Many years.
But I guess they're planning to redevelop it.
Revive it?
The site is planned to be redeveloped. It says I don't know if that means they're going to bring it back or if that means that they're just going to do something else on the now down land.
Make it into condos.
Mm.
That seems to be what redevelopment means nowadays.
Just make it different.
All right. I think that's it.
That's it?
Actually, no. I'm just gonna say this article, Show and Prove. It's a single. It's a rap single. Who's it by? You should know this. Recorded in 1993, released in 1994.
Oh, damn. It sounds so familiar. I'm going to be mad when you tell me because I don't know.
Guest verses from... So I'm not going to tell you the actual person or the main artist, I guess. Guest verses from Scoob Lover, Sauce Money, Shyheim, Old Dirty Bastard, and then unknown Jay-Z.
ODB and Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Who's this by?
Again, I feel like I should know.
Show and Prove.
I got nothing.
Def Jam Records. MCA
No.
Records. Def Jam MCA Records.
Nope.
It's 5 minutes and 45 seconds long. Jeez.
That's fairly long.
Yeah, that's pretty darn long. Especially for
a rap song from that time.
Right. Huh. It's from the album. It's from the album Daddy's Home.
Ooh, that's a good clue.
Yeah, I assumed it would be.
Big Daddy Kane?
You got it. You got it.
Oh yeah.
That's where we're gonna end this. We're done. That's enough random wikis. You know what? I thought this went well though.
I think it did go well. We'll have to hear from some other people. We'll see what it's like. But I think it went well. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I thought we had some nice surprises.
Yeah, the Dodona Durga.
The Dodona Durga. I can't even. Durga. I can't really complain about it. It was pretty well done, but obviously we're not going to do this all the time.
No, we can't do this all the time.
No, that would just ruin it. Ruined.
Yeah.
So
Ruined.
Hit us up on social media. Let us know your thoughts on this whole wiki randomness.
Yeah.
Until next time, hopefully it's not 3 weeks. Hopefully it's back to our regular scheduled programming.
Oh, sure. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Yeah.
We'll float into your eardrums. Hopefully you'll enjoy it again.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Binary Brothers Podcast. We can't wait for you to tune in next time. But until then, make sure to find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, and BinaryBrothersPodcast.com.